Elizabeth Acevedo's books definitely touch on my life because with the Poet X, it had me declaring that like I would prefer to go to brunch on Sundays instead of church. But now this book is like, it's bringing back memories of me being in high school and just like what that experience was like. The real day to day experience of being in like the high school that I went to. But also, it's bringing up my feelings, my own feelings about my family, my own feelings about my father, especially my father. Like, it's really, I don't know. Elizabeth Acevedo, like, she just taps into parts of my life, and I don't know. I appreciate her books for that. I'm looking forward to reading "Clap When You Land." Elizabeth Acevedo, she keeps it real, but she also knows how to keep it real in a way that feels that there's still a bit of lightness to it. I remember when this first came out and people talked about this book, they liked it, but they also kind of felt like it could have been better. I don't know if it's because the chapters are shorter, because this book is very similar to the Poet X in that it has shorter chapters, because in the Poet X they're written in verse and this one is written in prose. But I get the style that she's doing where the chapters are shorter, which I appreciate. I appreciate that the chapters are short because right now I just need short chapters. I need a win, okay? I need a win. I just need to be able to read through the book as quickly as possible and not feel like I'm dragging through a chapter. Like, I appreciate that. I'm so glad I am finally reading this story. I decided to read her books in chronological order, so next up will be Clap When You Land, and after that will have to be Family Lore. I heard Family Lore is really good, so I am looking forward to that. With the Fire and High is so good. I am 234 pages in. There have just been moments that have me smiling, that have me like reacting, my face reacting to it. Like, for instance, Amani's baby father. He is like, it's crazy because he is living up to the baby father stereotype. Like, he's not with her, but he's finding out, oh, she's got some guy coming over to her house and he's talking about, oh, who you got meeting my baby, who you got meeting my daughter. He had the gall to get on the phone and call her and say like, oh, put your grandmother on the phone, so I could ask her who this dude is. And I was like, girl, tell him you ain't doing none of that. Fuck is you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? Put your grandmother on the phone so that I could ask her about this. I'm like, who do you think you are? You are 18. You trying to talk to this grown? You trying to tell? And mine had to tell him like, yo, we are adults. We could talk about this. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, I don't say nothing about the fact that there are probably girls coming that you meeting in the park when you out with your daughter, when you go to the mall with your daughter, and you be talking to a whole bunch of other girls. I don't say nothing. I have one friend who is a guy, and you have a problem, and you got niggas in the neighborhood like spying on me, checking for me. Oh. Her baby daddy was like the audacity, living up to the stereotype of the baby father, that like, you not with your baby mother, but you want to control your baby mother, and through you want to control your baby mother through the child. You want to have access to your baby mother. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to take the Cynthia G, Erica De Niro talking points, because why you living up to the stereotype? Why y'all living up to it? You're not just being a good father, but you got to control the baby mother. Like, control yourself. Control yourself. That's what you got to do. But besides that, I am loving just the heartfelt moments, learning how to be a chef, all that stuff. It's just, I don't know, it's just heartwarming to see her like accomplish goals and just work so hard. And she just got me going like, whew, girl, I gotta work a little harder, child. Look at you. I mean, she's fictional, but it's also like, there are girls like her, 17 years old, got kids and working multiple jobs and doing stuff like that, and they're succeeding and being successful. So it's just like, why can't I could do the same thing? I could do the same thing. Like, I could do within my own capabilities similarly as great as her. Like, I could push myself to my best potential. So yeah, she's Imani is being an inspiration, and I'm just rooting for her. I'm rooting for her and Malachi. I need Tyrone to chill out. I need her daddy to call her, because you're the parent. Why she gotta call you? Crazy work. Like, you're a parent. You are the parent. You barely want to help the girl. You barely want to help the girl with what she's trying to do. Because he's not really a deadbeat dad, but he kind of is a deadbeat dad. He's kind of a deadbeat dad in the way that, like, what's her name? Lovey Simone's character in Forever on Netflix. You not fully a deadbeat dad because you're kind of still in your kid's life, but it's also like you not being, you're not a really supportive parent, and then you expect your own daughter, to be the one to call you instead of you calling your daughter. What kind of just raggedy as hell. Like, get it together. This book is really bringing out some emotions in me, and I am enjoying that. It's good to know that I can still feel, With the Fahrenheit was a beautiful and heartwarming story. No shade, it kind of reminded me of like one of those heartwarming, like feel good, inspiring movies. It's basically Imani kind of saving herself in a way and going for what she wants, even with doubts and even with fears and even with challenges that are happening, that like she's going after what she wants anyway. She has a support system of women. I'm gonna have to say that she has a support system of women that had her back and were able to like push her towards the thing that they knew, like, girl, you're passionate about this, go after it. We already know that like you could do this. We're here to support you. We're gonna try and do our best and help you out. So many of the women like really stepped up, and some of the men weren't as proactive and stepped up to the plate as the women did in this story. And it really was a kind of celebration of women, but also mothers and motherhood. Women going after what they want, doing what they gotta do, and making something happen. I could relate to Imani when it comes to her father and how her interactions with her father, because I was like, baby, same sister, same. Reading this inspired me to realize that like, yo, things aren't that bad. You can make something happen. You can make something shake. You might have to work a little harder. Like, I know everybody says like, it's not just working harder, it's working smarter. True that. But you really got to put the work in and do all that you can. Stuff ain't gonna fall out the sky. You gotta make it happen. I'm walking away from this book with a lot of like being inspired and being motivated and being pushed to go and achieve more than I've been able to achieve at this point in my life, and just like push for more. And I am grateful for Elizabeth Acevedo, because fantastic creator, fantastic writer. I love her down